everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Tammy and I'm here tonight. This is my first YouTube video like ever. So I have been putting this off for a really long time, but I wanted to make a video and I thought this might be a good one for me to start with. It's simple, it's short, it's sweet. So we are going to be making these tassels. I made 3 of these for a person that I'm sending them to, and the other one I made a video earlier. However, I accidentally deleted the video, so here I am again. Another reason and excuse to make another tassel. So these are great for books, journals, embellishments, just to send to somebody. They can make a bookmark, put it on their keychain. The possibilities are endless. I love making them, and I think they turned out super cute. So I'm just gonna dive right in and get started, and it's really simple to make, so it shouldn't take me that long. Alright, so first we're gonna start with what you need. So I've had these pony beads from when my youngest daughter was in Girl Scouts. And then I received these little bling pieces in a swap from someone recently. I love them, and I think they are so cute on these tassels. I mean, look at that. That is just like, I love the sparkle, and I've been wanting some, so I was really happy that I got those. And then I took a 2-inch piece of glitter ribbon, and I cut it in half, and that is going to be the part that goes around the outside of the top of the tassel. And then I use a needle to pull the thread through the beads because that makes it easier. And then you're going to need 2 pieces of the embroidery floss from the bundle, from the skein that you're going to use. And I measure them about 12 inches. So you need 2 of those. You need a skein of embroidery floss, and don't take the little sleeves off because we want to leave those on until we get to the final point of cutting them, and it just helps hold the embroidery floss together. You need a jump ring, a pair of scissors, and a glue gun, which I have off to the side. So anyway, alright, so let's get started. So I'm going to pick my colors. I'm doing yellow, so I might just do like a yellow. I don't think I have any yellow ones. So just pick 3 beads that you like. I am going to do a yellow, this kind of smoky gray, and a white. So actually these are both white, and then a smoky gray. I'm going to use those. Those are my beads. And a skein of yarn is approximately, let's see, 6 inches long. I have found that to be true with every one that I've done so far. So anyway, so you're just going to line that up, and you're going to put this piece of embroidery floss right in the middle of that skein, and you're going to tie a really good knot. I triple tie mine just because I don't want it to come apart. So you're going to tie that really tight. And then this is going to be turned into a loop eventually. So then you're going to take it, and then what I do is, I guess this would be a good time to make sure that this is in the middle. So if you fold it in half like that, it should be pretty close to being even. If it's not, don't worry about it, because at the end we're going to trim this off anyway, and we're going to make this a little bit shorter, so it's not a big deal if that's like, a concern. But I like to make sure that it's pretty much consistently going in the right direction. And then you take your other piece, and you can do this. This is probably easier. Take your other piece of yarn, and you're going to wrap that, and I wrap it probably about 5 or 6 times, and then tie it off. And I triple tie mine just because security. Want to make sure it's secure. Okay, and then you can trim that. Alright, so now you have what's starting to look like an actual tassel. Okay, and so next we're going to take this little piece of ribbon, and what I do is I put just a little bit of glue on the top, and I've burnt my fingers 1,000 times, so I'm pretty good at burning them, so I just hold it there for a couple seconds, let it adhere, kind of cool down. And then you're going to take that and you're going to wrap it around. Like so. And then what I do is I kind of pinch it in the back, and then I cut off the excess. Okay. And put a little bit of glue on the end. Roll that over and just hold it in place until it cools down. Okay, that should be good. And then I take my needle, kind of make sure the ends are even so it's easy to thread the needle. Sorry about that, I dropped my scissors. Okay. And I use a big eye needle, so because I'm blind as a bat and can't see what I'm doing half the time. Just gonna thread that through there. Pull it through. No, I knew that was gonna happen. Come on. I usually don't have this problem. Okay. Just pull that through like that. Then you're going to put your beads on. All 3. Pull that through, so now your beads are there. And then what I do is I just take one of these and I put it through the jump ring, and then I tie a knot about a ½ inch up. I figure that's long enough, like so. And if you just pull it down, and then what I do is I take the 2 pieces and I tie a double knot, just like that. Makes it a little bit more secure that way. Just like that. Then I trim the ends. Then I take a little bit of glue, and like I said, I've burnt my finger, so I'm used to this. Take a little bit of glue, and then I just kind of pinch it and roll it, and it kind of gives it a coating on the end, which helps just make it a little bit more secure. Then you have your little tassel. Now you can, I did this to these other 3, I hot glued all of the little pony beads to each other. So I put a little bit of glue down here, put a bead, glue, and then bead. So you can do that, or you can do like I did on this one. I just left them kind of loose. It just depends on what look you like. So anyway, all right, and then I'm going to, this is the front of my tassel, so I'm going to pick one of these, and I always take mine off. I don't like the glue on them because I like to use my own glue or hot glue. And then I'm just going to put just a dab, just a tiny little dot of glue, hot glue like that. I'm going to take my tweezers, and I'm going to put that right there, and then just kind of, tap on it. You don't want glue oozing out everywhere. Okay. Now for the ends. So what I do is I don't take these off yet. I leave the little sleeves on there, kind of look at where it's at. And I have these scissors that I only use for thread material. I do not cut paper with them. So you want a really sharp pair of scissors to do this, because you want those ends to be even. And if they're not, you can just trim them. And I usually trim them down anyway. So you just pull that off, and you'll see, okay, see that other side is a little bit longer, so I'm just going to kind of flatten it out and trim it. And then I turn mine sideways, and I flatten it out again, and I trim it this way, just so it's kind of even. And then you can just trim off anything you see that you don't like that. So those little pieces there need to come off. Okay. All right. And there you have it. I like to shake mine out because I like to fluff it out, but now you have a tassel. You can add charms to these. There's so many different ways to make these tassels, and like I said, I have been just binge watching on making tassels, and so there's some really cool wire ones I want to do. I've done some book ones, so I might do another video with rolling the paper up and using a die that is actually a fringe die, and then you roll up around an eye pin, which is used in jewelry, so that you can add beads and stuff to it. It's really, really pretty, but there's a number of videos out there. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the little bell so you get notified when I upload a new video. Again, this is my first video, and I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new and easy to make. And have a great day. Thanks.